Good evening, everyone. Are you ready for another unboxing video? I hope we got some good stuff today. I know it's going to be some good stuff because you always send me good stuff. At least you always send the library pantry good stuff. Okay, but before we get started, I want to say that you know what? I think that I have to be in the future a little bit more careful about sharing my feelings so much with you all because when I'm upset, you guys get upset, and I never mean to upset you. And yeah, what happened earlier was very upsetting, and then after I really sat with my feelings and I talked with my husband, I knew that I was upset about it, but I worked out what it was that was making me so sad about it. And this is what was and this is what it is. And I hate to say it, but it's just the truth. What made me really sad about the whole thing was the fact that two members of my community, two black men, thought it was more important to them to laugh at me than it was to help our community, a community that we have in common. That's what made me so sad about the whole thing. That they could have helped, but they didn't. And that's what got to me. My husband is going to take care of it in the morning, y'all, because he's not letting it go. He's going to call the ombudsman and everything, and I'll let you all know what happens. They probably won't do anything, but if it makes him feel better, then more power to him. But he hotter than fish grease right now. Um, so we're going to have a beer together after this, and then hopefully he can calm down. He can woosah because he doesn't have to go in tomorrow. And we're gonna we're gonna go back to doing what we've been doing. We're gonna fully stock that pantry tomorrow, and we are going to serve the community because you all have sent these things so that I can do exactly that. So we're gonna keep it moving over here, okay? Amen. Amen. First box. Oh yes, yes, yes. Someone sent pet food, y'all, and it was right on time because look at this is dog food. This is dog food. Cat food. And more dog food. Someone sent a lot of pet food. Who did this? We gotta see. Who do we thank for this? So exciting. I feel like I need a drum roll. It just says enjoy your gift. I don't know who sent it. Well, whoever you are, I am very thankful and very appreciative because I don't know how I came up with the idea to put pet food in the pantry. I guess because people need to feed their pets too. And pets, they really shouldn't be eating human food, but sometimes it is what it is. I get that. But there are people who love their pets so much and so intensely that they will feed their pets before they feed themselves. I have seen people who live on the street who are homeless who will literally feed their pets before they will themselves. And so I thought, why not, And turns out that goes pretty quickly in the pantry. It does. Let's open the next box. Oh, I didn't cut this one open. Oh, fortunately, it's easy. This is a light box. Thank you, Mike. Right on time. Mike, another friend to the library pantry, sent these to me because I asked for them in a video because we really needed them to hang our kids' coats. on the rack, which I put together yesterday. So now I've got the hangers, and I can do that tomorrow. I can just put them on the rack. Let's see. This feels like it's a code. Who sent it? From Nicole W. Nicole W is also another really good friend to the library pantry. Thank you so much, Nicole. Oh, I love the color. This is the first one of this color we've gotten. I'm so biased when it comes with green because green isn't one of my favorite colors. But there are some shades of green that I like, and that shade of green in that bubble coat for the boys, that dark one that I've shown you all, I love that one, which is why I put that color on there. And then this color. I love this shade of green too. Look at, I just love how this is lined in fur. Some baby's whole head is going to look so cute inside there and cuddly and warm. Look at. Thank you, Nicole. I just love this. When I tell you, you guys, it's so crazy, but for some reason, I didn't think that the coats would go over really well. Some people were saying, well, yeah, you know, if you put coats on the list, you know, I'll buy one. And I didn't really think a whole lot of it. And then they were on there for a while before the first one came. And then the next thing you know, just boom, 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 boom. Just, y'all should see my living room couch. I'm so glad that the hangers are here, so we'll be able to get those off. And I have, like I said, I have hangers at you know, in the house, but not small enough for kids' coats. And then they are little kind of fancy, so I didn't want people walking off with them. So I wanted to, you know, put something, you know, I'm not going to let people walk off with these either, but, you know, I'd rather they walk off with something, you know, not as nice as those hangers. But look. It says, a gift for you. Enjoy your gift. There's no name on it. Look, I put this on the list. Excuse me. This is a set of Go Fish, Animal Rummy, and Old Maid. Excuse me. Now, of course, of course, the cardboard's getting to me. Of course, I will, you know, take them out of this box and put them in there individually. I don't want to put the whole set in there. You know, I want, you know, I'd rather 3 kids get one than 1 kid get 3. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that was a great little set and a way to break it up where, you know, everyone can get access to a little something. And these are classic games. Oh, and they got the grits. I was hoping someone would get the grits. Look at the variety. This was me and my bestie Kenny's favorite game to play when Uno. Who is it that got the Uno cards? Was it me or him? I think it was him that got the Uno cards. Man, we would play this on my front porch every day after school. Uno was my stuff, man. If your kids don't have this, what kind of childhood do they have? You know what I'm saying? You gotta have Uno. Even grown folks, especially us black folks, love to get us some cocktails, fry up something good, talk crap, and play some Uno. It's just, I think this is like the number 2 game in the black community. You know, number 1 is spades, then Uno. Dominoes in there too. So we say dominoes is number 2. Spades, dominoes, then Uno. Who sent it, and we don't know who sent it. Whoever sent that, thank you so much. Here's the last box. Oh my goodness. Oh. Susan Moore. Again, Susan Moore sent us so much yesterday. Oh. Look at this. Wait a minute. I think these were the more expensive coats, which is why I didn't put those on the list. Susan. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Aww. These were like the green bubble coat. This was in those sets. Like you could have chose this one. But I think because this one was like tricolored, it cost a lot more than the other ones did. And so I didn't put it on the list. Girl, thank you. And not only did she send one, but she sent two. My goodness. Oh, look at the little coat. Oh, I think these are two different sizes. They felt like two different sizes. One is a 4T and the other is, oh no, they're both 4T. Oh, so little. Girl, thank you so much. Oh, and books. Oh, I was hoping someone would get this. How to Catch a Monster, because it's soon enough I'm going to have to take all those Halloween books off the list, you know? But I'm glad some baby will end up with this, because I think this is nice. I don't know. Am I the only one that gets excited over books? I can't be the only one. I love a good book. Man, even from childhood. I remember the first time that when my little brother, my half-brother, came home from the hospital. And when he cried, and the first time I changed his diaper, he was crying so loud, and I guess his parents were upstairs exhausted or something. But they didn't hear that thing crying. And I was really upset because it was supposed to be a girl and it wasn't. You know, back in those days, you couldn't tell. And that's how old we are. And it turned out to be a boy. And, you know, I was 5.5 years old, so I had an attitude about it for a good long time, you know. And then I went in there, and I remember I was reading a book. And I couldn't read my book because he was screaming so loud. And I remember I put my book down and I went and I changed his diaper, and I tried to kill him. True story. I tried to kill him. Well, I tried to kill him first. And then I got up the nerve to go back in the room, and nothing was amiss. I didn't hurt him any. 5-year-old's mind. I thought if I pulled out his umbilical cord, you know, he ceased breathing. Didn't happen like that. You know, and I went in there and I expect to find a room drenched in, you know, blood, and that's not what it was. And he looked up at me and he smiled, and my heart kind of melted a little bit. And so I figured out that he needed a diaper change, and I changed his diaper. And I remember his dad came downstairs and he said, "Did you change his diaper?" And I said, "Yeah," because I was always a pretty smart kid. And I said, "Yeah," and I went back to reading my book. And, you know, he was very impressed by that, but I just wanted some peace and quiet so I could read my book. Look at the illustration. Look, oh my God, look at that. Look at that. How can you not appreciate that? Look. Oh my goodness. Oh my, what kid wouldn't want this read to them? I mean, and then when you're showing them the pictures, or you're cuddled up next to them and you're turning the pages, honey, this is a mommy and me moment right here. Some books are just mommy and me moments, you know? Look at that. Look at that. I mean, I won't go through all of them, but this is definitely a mommy and me moment kind of book. Get this for your baby. I love this. I do. Beautiful book. That is it for this unboxing. And I know I said a lot, but you all are like friends in my head, Do y'all feel that way about me? I think that maybe you might, because I tell you, hey, my pantry needs something, my library needs something, and what do? You send it. You're only going to do that for a friend, baby. Yeah, I'm a friend in your head. Have a good evening.